Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to talk about Prosperity Gem Ventures and Alpha Capital. As most of you are aware, I made a video there 4 or 5 days ago down here that Prosperity Gem Ventures is going to be closing the doors on January the 1st. However, the team announced just over the weekend that they're going to close the doors early. So what does that mean for your passive income journey? Make sure to stick around to learn more. Time of this video now, the doors are closed for new investors. If you're not involved in Prosperity Gem Ventures, you won't be able to get involved unless something changes in the coming weeks. What does this mean? This video is in no way me bashing Prosperity Gem Ventures just to show proof I'm still invested in it. I can deposit into it still because I'm already in it before the cutoff date. So my plan will be to claim this in a couple of days. Obviously I'm going to use it for Christmas, and over the Christmas period then I'm going to basically compound this up to the 2000 if I can. So as I said, I'm still 100% in Prosperity Gem Ventures and happy with what's happening there. So my view on this, I think there's an opportunity maybe for other platforms to probably take advantage of the possibility of the closing of the doors for Prosperity Gem. So this is what I'm saying. As I suppose you can gather from the thumbnail that why Alpha Capital could be the next platform where a lot of the money that is not able to get into Prosperity will jump over into Alpha Capital. Like you can see here at the moment, Prosperity Gem has 18 million of total deposits, and obviously the current contract is 3.6 million. So extreme growth there on this platform, and I'd imagine there's a lot of money waiting to get into it still. And I think it's very bullish news for what they're doing to shut it off. Obviously if we can maintain these rewards and stuff, it'll be brilliant to have it. And as I said, it's going to be a lot more people are going to be looking to get involved. So overall happy with Prosperity, but as I said, we're going to just quickly go over to Alpha Capital now, and this is where I think potentially the money is going to could flow. And obviously if you missed your opportunity with Prosperity, it could be a good option to get into this now. Again, not financial advice, but as I said, I'm involved in this. I made videos on this already. So Alpha Capital, you can see here, it's still the 1.19% average daily return. Obviously it's lower than Prosperity, which they say they offer up to 2%, and which they have been given, I think, for the last month and that I've been involved in it. You can see here the reports. If you're clicking on this, it'll bring up the report section of different of the trades that are in for the last month. This report too should be coming out shortly as well. The one thing to keep an eye on here is this section here. So similar to what Prosperity done with closing the doors, Alpha Capital will be looking to shut off investment once they reach a limit. So at the moment the limit is obviously just say $1 million or 992,000, but their current deposit is 697,000. Now this deposit is a combination of the different contracts. So if we jump over here to my dashboard, it's the BNB, BUSD, MATIC and USDC contract. So it's a combination of these. So at the moment, as I said, they're up to the 690 something thousand. So obviously as soon as it hits $1 million, they can shut it off, close it off. I know they've mentioned that. They have also mentioned that they may extend it depending on how things go, but it's still, there's potentially a cut-off limit there as well. So I like seeing this. As I said, if it's a case they're not interested in trading, they would be happy to take the money constantly coming in. This shows that they're willing to maybe build up to $1 million, and once they hit the $1 million, then maintain that before eventually moving it to allow new investments. So again, as I said, not financial advice, but it's just the way I see it anyway. You can see here the average daily return, and then if you check my dashboard out, I initially invested $300. So down here we have it $285, and it's obviously 5% I think deposit fee brought down to that. You can see I've claimed already 960. I did make a video there a couple of days ago about my claim, so it should pop up on the screen there somewhere to have a check of it. I have another almost $10 worth to claim there now that I will probably do in the next, maybe today or later on today. And as I said, I'll probably aim to get this up to $500 now over the coming week or so if I can. You can see here obviously my daily rewards are 421 a day, which is not bad amount anyway for the BUSD side of it. What's changed with Alpha Capital? So if you're not in their Discord or in their Telegram, make sure to jump on in, have a check of it, and start to see what's happening with it. Like, so on December the 17th this happened, so there was a bit of a back and forth between the Alpha Capital team and Truth Seekers. So Truth Seekers, as you all are well aware of, our auditing company, and they were asking about to audit contracts, and there was a bit of a handbags probably between everyone to exactly what's going to be done. And as I said, you can go over all the share the information again. For me, it's shows a bit more transparency obviously from the owner as well and of Alpha Capital to kind of share this with the community. And so the long and the short of it all, obviously they had a disagreement and it went back and forth for a while before eventually Truth Seekers announced that they were willing to do like a KYC and all that for free. So obviously Alpha Capital, instead of being charged 11 grand for, I think it was, for the packages we're looking for, they pretty much got it for free. So hats off to Alpha Capital to be able to technically negotiate from 11,000 down to free. So yeah, fair play to them. Obviously it's brilliant to see Truth Seekers were willing to do this, obviously to get more exposure for themselves anyway, but also it's, as I said, their ethos is to help clean up the DeFi space to an extent, and this is a good show of strength of what they're wanting to do. So yeah, that's good to see anyway. We had another announcement then was here. So again, here it is, completed the KYC with Truth Seekers and went well. They're now checking the addresses that the team verified, which is here. I will also present the next training report on everyone. Will see me quite often. So again, these are the trading reports that will come out, and in a previous video I showed this also. So yeah, so look, as I said, that's pretty much it. So I think money is going to flow instead of going to Prosperity now because they're closed, and that's the only reason, as I said, money's not going to flow into this is because they're closed to new investors. Them new investors are going to start going over to Alpha Capital potentially before the deposit limit reaches. So yeah, so look, if you're looking to get involved in Alpha Capital and obviously want to get into it before to potentially close the doors as well for investors, you can use my referral link below in the description. Referral links, as I said, really help the growth of the channel. Gives me the funds basically to get into new projects, because I'm not one of the YouTubers like many out there that has a large amount of money to be getting into these projects and to be trying to build up a passive income stream. So I'd appreciate it a lot if you would use mine. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. As I said, I think money's going to flow into Alpha Capital unless something different comes out. Overall, with Alpha Capital, as I said, I did a video on him. The owner shared information with me that I also shared on another video here about their ID basically. So I know that would have to be KYC'd more and things like that, but from the general gist of what's happening in the Telegram channel is the team are more than willing to answer any questions. And I also, what I really like about it is that any any recommendations that community are given, they're starting to take that on board, and not starting to, they always did, and they're willing to make changes as people need it, see fit. So I think that's hats off to them, because there's not much projects would actually do them kind of things. So as I said, fair play to them. Yeah, so look, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you like it, I'd appreciate it if you'd like the video, obviously. Comment what your thoughts are on it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. So thanks very much for taking the time and listening to this, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks. Bye.